Hi Shane Lloyd, it's Ken. Just troubleshooting the microwave. Jim already ordered the new fuses, and they should come tomorrow or the next day, possibly tonight, knowing Amazon. But meanwhile, I wanted to double check to make sure there wasn't something that could have been causing that thing to pop in the first place. And one of the things that I learned is what's notorious for causing these fuses to pop is if you've got a bad door switch. Now the microwaves have three switches. There's a switch on the top and the bottom that when you close it, it lets the microwave know that the door is closed. But it also has a third switch right here. This is the one that tells the microwave that the door is open. The problem is if this switch is still showing continuity or closed at the same time that the door is closed, now you've got power flowing through the microwave, and this is a safety. So if you get power going through this at the same time that the microwave's running, it's going to blow the fuse more than likely. So I'm going to demonstrate what's going on here. So I'm going to show you that I've got it wired in temporarily so I can check resistance. And right now we've got continuity because the door is open, and this is the switch that lets it know, lets the computer know that the door is open. So when I close it, we lose continuity. Let me move these wires out of the way. So that's the way it should work. But the problem is, and I'm going to demonstrate, if I just slightly, and I mean with a fingertip, tug on that door, we got continuity already. Now I'm going to open it and close it again. That's the way it's supposed to be. And I'm going to tug on it. I'm going to just let you see the meter. I barely touched it, and it's reading continuity again, which means it's sending a message that the door is open, even though it's still closed, and the other two switches are running the microwave, so you can't have both go at the same time. That'll pop the switch. Now, I don't think the switch itself is bad because I've tested it manually with a screwdriver, and it functions properly. On this microwave, on this little switch, I don't know if you can see it. You can't get the light in here and the camera at the same time. There's a little black nub right there. And that's the same nub right there. That's the actual switch. You depress it, it opens and closes. Right here. So it's working fine. I think the problem is, if you look at this little guide here, let me focus. Look at this little guide. There's a groove worn out in it. It's supposed to be going straight across, but you see a little U there. And what's happening is the hook, this hook sits in that groove, and because that groove is dropped a little bit, the hook's sitting down a little bit further than it should, so it's engaging that switch, but just barely. So what I'm going to do is remove the housing. It's just this whole housing here for all the switches are connected to one housing. I'm going to remove the housing and see if I can't figure a way to build this up permanently so that that switch stays engaged like it's supposed to. Or at the same time, I can build it up on the bottom of this hook so that it sits higher. One way or the other, it should work. Now, if that doesn't fix it, then I will go ahead and order a switch, because it could be the switch itself. But it's sitting pretty solid in the socket. It's not loose, so it's not that. So I'm thinking either the switch is bad or that little wear mark is causing the problem. So I'm going to get that out tonight, and I'll update you when I get it back in and test it. And if that doesn't work, I'll order a switch. But other than that, I think the microwave should work fine. It's just figuring out this switch problem. Let me know if you guys got any questions. I'll talk to you guys later.